American medical students studying in the Ukraine say they have no money to return home. They say they're scared, traumatised, and they just don't know what to do, as they've never been in a war situation before.
And while some have managed to get to the borders of neighbouring countries like Poland, Hungary, Romania and Slovakia, they have no idea how long they'll be able to stay there for. Ayesha Ismail spoke to a medical student from Cape Town who's actually studying in Ukraine.
Guys, you can hear the siren. That means danger.
3 years ago, Hurain Velasquez from Cape Town enrolled at the Vinnytsia National Medical University in Ukraine. Her intention was to complete her studies there before returning home. Becoming stuck in a war zone was the last thing on her mind.
When there's sirens, 3 sirens means danger, and we have to go off to the university basement to hide there in case something happens. And our professors do come to comfort us over there.
She says she's made contact with the South African ambassador there.
He gave me a number of few students of South Africa here that are in Vinnytsia to help them maybe get to the border. I tried to convince them to get to the borders, but the problem is they're saying that they don't have enough money to get a flight from Romania or Poland or Slovakia to go to South Africa.
Velasquez says that while Vinnytsia has been relatively safe so far, her parents and the parents of other South African students want them out as soon as possible.
Our parents are panicking, they just want us home. They feel that we'll be made much safer if we go home.
Velasquez, along with 2 other South Africans, decided to take a bus with mostly Indian students and head to the Hungarian border. But not before showing some Ubuntu.
I've put down all my groceries over here that I bought, which the Ukrainian people still can use. And I'm going to leave this note over here, all things are for free. I'm leaving Ukraine, so they can take whatever they want. And love from South Africa.
She says once the bus arrived, she started feeling anxious about leaving the place she called her second home.
Okay, so we're in the bus. This is Q, also from South Africa. Where are you from?
I'm from South Africa, from the Eastern Cape. I'm Tata.
Okay, so we're on our way to Hungary. It might take about 12 hours to reach there, and we really hope that the embassy, the government will try to help us get out of it as soon as possible, because there are over thousands of students over there. So how do you feel?
I'm actually terrified.
The South African International Relations and Cooperation Department says through its embassy in Ukraine, it's providing consular support and assistance to South Africans affected by the conflict there.
Ambassador Andre Groenewald has a database of plus minus 200 South African nationals, including students. He's got a WhatsApp group which he uses amongst other communication channels to provide information and updates on how South Africans can move towards places of safety.
Clayson Moniela says South Africans have been advised to get to the borders of countries that are receiving refugees and people fleeing from the armed conflict. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.